So we have here the Teensy board, which connected through an SPI to the driver. Here I'm using a 5160. He's got some nice fan, so it won't be hot. And we've got here the stepper motor connected to a very high precision encoder, 16-bit, through a bit flexible shaft. And the computer is connected to the Teensy board, and through the GUI I can send commands to the Teensy board to upload new data that will configure the driver to the properties that I want. Then I will send a command to the stepper motor, to the driver, that will tell the stepper motor to start rotating, and after the and while it rotates I will record the movement with the encoder, and again we'll get it to the Teensy board, and the Teensy board will set it back to the PC. So it's kind of a closed kind of, not a loop, closed loop, but I'm sending data and getting data back with a sampling. Now this is the GUI. The GUI got many menus, but it can be simply split to you're saving and loading preset to configure the driver. Here I can write and read data to the driver, the registers that exist now, and after updating I'm writing and then I'm updating. This part is for the configuration of the driver. This is just a dashboard to test the stepper motor. So if I will see what the register got, most of them are just a lot of info that control some things on the stepper. It's very complex to explain in a video, but generally, okay, this one is just a simple, easy to reach, do one step and do a full rev with the stepper motor. This is like one of the register. This is the like features the control of the stepper motor, of cooling guard, and this is like the stealth chop configuration of running the stepper in very low noise, and the chopper config that can run more precise movement to the stepper. And every time I can configure with the registers, and then I'm doing a write, and it will be uploaded to the driver, and I can save the preset for future loading again. And here I have some helpers that help me, like, okay, you want to configure this one, okay, this is from the datasheet, it will help you configure. Like this one is the break before make of the edge bridge, just for an example of the spread cycle. This is like a double edge, like in another example, when you want to step the stepper on the uprising and also on the downrise of the digital signal. Okay, so this is the chopper config. This is driver status. This is mostly indicators about short in the bridge, or things that you get an error and it doesn't work. You can see here some data about it. This is controlling of the velocity. It's depends on what feature you use. Like, it's kind of, okay, you got a graph here, I think here, okay, of how to control the velocity depends on the feature you use. When what is the threshold to start this feature or this feature, generally stuff like this. And you got the micro stepping table, which is very interesting, and we'll be getting more data, more video. Just a second. This is some general registers, and not the features but the general thing. And the dashboard is a general control of the stepper, like not just the registers but how to move it. You can configure, like, okay, I'm giving this voltage and my motor has this and this amp and the resistor intuit will calculate the things that you need. Like you said, okay, I'm using 256 microstepping, so how many microstepping will be per revolution? You got a calculation here, and of course when I'm stepping the stepper, it will use this number to know how much it needs to step it. So you can also set the speed that you want to use in millimeter per second, and you get as reference the round per second, the rounds per minute. And